it's a decade in the making. If you think about it, we've had a relationship with Viacom CBS. I think it's 7+ years on Viacom and CBS separately, and as they've come together, we've really been striving to look at return path data. We've expanded that to work with the Vantage platform. We've helped the emerging network of CBS Sports Network when they first came out. So if you really kind of look at the work that we've done over the last 10 years, and it's been plus years on that, if you look at digital and video on demand, this is just kind of entering a new phase. It's the first time that a major, media company has actually come out and said, now they have currency diversity. There's a choice in television measurement, and it's not just Nielsen anymore, and ComScore is playing a huge role in that. The announcement here is really about ComScore reaching parity with Nielsen in terms of television measurement. Our approaches to measurement are very different, and I think that the pandemic has certainly emphasized to the marketplace the value of return path data. So what ComScore does, which is very different, is that we have secured return path data from set-top boxes for wired households, and we ingest that data. It's our massive and passive form of measurement that really is propelling the industry to look at ComScore as a currency. I think when you think about that massive part, it's viewing from 75 million televisions, 40 million homes. That's a staggering number. It's like 1 in 3 television households in the US are contributing passive measurement, in that we are not asking for participation and we're not looking for button pushing. We are collecting that data in a passive way, and that's a very different approach than the panel-based approach.
So Carol, what's been going on? There's been a big controversy about the Nielsen numbers and recording TV properly, and big changes during the pandemic. What's your view on that?
Well, I think that it's a reason why ComScore didn't go down a path of panel-based measurement. So, we like to say that we are, set-top box, we're a massive data set, and then we're informed by panels versus a different approach. So I think the controversy in the marketplace today is that on a panel-based approach, you're dealing with a small sample, and you're having to project that to the viewing behaviors. And I think that given the sample and the ability to recruit during the pandemic, it's caused a lot of controversy and a lack of trust in the actual measurement. So, I think that what's happening is that we have, 155 network clients and 1,000 station clients to our return path solution. And our data is telling a very different story, that television viewing was not down during the pandemic. It was actually up. So I think that alone is helping drive the concerns. And then as the industry marches towards the upfront with this era of uncertainty, I think that ComScore's measurement can really play a role to help brands and agencies understand their spend, and to help the sell side better advocate for the viewership and the quality of their inventory that they're offering in the marketplace.
Now, Carol, we've spoken about an emerging currency for TV, and we've been covering that for a while. You and I have been speaking. What is a sort of a currency or a cross-screen measurement, cross-device measurement? Because obviously the platforms of TV consumption are expanding all the time, it seems. Where is a true currency going to develop, and where do you think that ComScore will play in that?
Well, I think the marketplace is really looking for that cross-platform, right? So, but 66%, give or take, of viewing is still happening on the traditional television. And then as the viewers shift, whether that be to connected TV, OTT, streaming, services, the market needs to be able to follow that and produce that measurement. And I think the first step of that is understanding the unduplicated viewing that's happening between linear and digital, and kind of the intersection of that, and how the value that we can bring to brands with this unduplicated reach. And I think that's, we have a lot of services. We've talked a lot recently about uh, addressable and, reach extensions and all of this. And this is what the marketplace is interested in. But I still think that the television is a core component, and you have to have that base measurement in order to have the cross platform be meaningful.